Welcome to NBA Basketball. I'm Damon Bruce. We've got you covered here on 2K Sports. Wednesday night in the NBA. It's the Miami Heat facing off against the San Antonio Spurs. And now we go to San Antonio with Kevin Harlan and the 2K Sports broadcasting crew for today's broadcast.
Do it now, I told you, do it now. Let's go. You wanna hate me, then hate me. What can I do but keep getting money? Funny, I was just like you. I had to hustle hard, never give up until I made it. Now y'all saying that's a clever, nothing to play with. You can hate me now. I won't stop, but I won't stop now.
Two teams, two conferences. It's a road game for the Heat in this one. Thanks for joining us, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. Here with me today, Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. A quick check now at the starting five for both teams. Factor in every game, Tim Duncan will be on display.
Their whole defense is better just with him being out there, Kevin. His ability to know exactly what's going on, to communicate, to be in the right position. And he's a great example for his teammates to follow.
And you know what? He is also relentless on the boards. He works as hard on his rebounding as anybody you're going to see.
You look at San Antonio. Well, they are on top of their game right now. And guys, on top of the league, the best record in both conferences.
Well, they were a fashionable pick to be one of the NBA's top teams coming into this season, and that's exactly the way it's worked out. Maybe they've even been a little better than what we thought.
Steve, it's really been a stellar season for them. I mean, all that hype, I think, was justified, and I do not say that much. I think a lot of stuff is overhyped, but not these guys. We've seen them win in a lot of different ways. They're a complete team.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Parker. And it's Haslam with the rebound. Last game for the Spurs, they picked up the W against the Heat.
I'll tell you what jumped off the page to me, guys, the firepower off the bench. And that's what really, I think, led them to that victory.
Well, it was that energy boost factor, we call it. You can't rely on that kind of scoring coming from the reserves every game, but it was there for them that night.
And so it's the Heat hitting on the board first. Parker passes to Green. Outside Leonard. The pass to split it. Using his post move to get the 2 points.
He's so dominant in the low post. You just can't let him get the ball in there so tight.
Too easy. It was really simple for him to go to work there.
Now, here's Chalmers. Averaging 10 points per contest. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Miami shooting their first free throws of this game. The free throw drops for Chalmers. And so Chalmers nails both of them. The Miami Heat comes into this one following a loss to the Spurs in San Antonio.
Well, shooting as poorly as they did, there was very little chance they were going to win that game, guys.
Yeah, there was sort of a snowball effect in the game that I saw. I mean, what started as a cold night for a few guys became contagious and became a cold night for everybody.
Now here's Parker. That's good.
You know, there aren't many guys like him, players who can accelerate to the rim and finish with a flourish more often than not.
Now let's find out what head coach Greg Popovich had to say to Doris Burke. Doris?
We talked about Chris Bosh, and he talked about the skill set and what makes him so difficult to guard. He told me he's very slippery in the post. You think you have him contained, and he'll just wiggle around his guy for a layup. We can never act as if he has nowhere to go down low. He finds space and room all the time. Guys?
Thanks, Doris. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Parker kicks to Green. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Green's got his first 3 points of the game. Not a fast start here for the Heat. They trail by 3. Victory eluded them last time in San Antonio when they took on the Spurs.
And the early foul trouble they got themselves into the last meeting between these two clubs really kind of threw off their whole game, and they never could recover. That was a bad loss.
The drive by LeBron.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Yeah, what a way to wrap up that possession.
Parker kicks to Splitter. Dishes it to Duncan. Takes it from 10. And the Spurs scoring again. And Steve said it just then. It was an ugly performance for them in that previous game. Would you agree that foul trouble was the big factor, Clark?
Well, Kevin, certainly it was one of the factors. I mean, they could have used more minutes from their starters, but there were a lot of things that didn't go well in that game.
And that one's good. Parker.
Yeah, he didn't even bother to wait around for any help on that break.
That was a one-man job all the way, Steve. He knew what to do with it and when.
Haslam, a screen on Parker. Chalmers against Parker. Now here's LeBron. He's guarded closer. Rebound, San Antonio.
Well, those chances are almost always 2 points for him. I guess the defense did what it had to do to bother.
He dishes it to Leonard. Splitter. He's covered by Bosch. Parker drives in. Stolen by Chalmers. There's the dish to Haslam. He passes it to Wade. Wade gets a screen from Haslam. Lock at 6 with the fadeaway. And the basket by Wade. Wade's got his first 2 points.
I don't know of too many other players, Kevin, who have his level of concentration offensively. He just seems to have that singular focus you need as a shooter that, you know, even if a defender's all over you, you still just lock in and let it go.
And there's something else on his resume that can't be overlooked. Just how many times he's taken over at the end of close games and carried his team to the win.
The Heat making a switch here. Chris Anderson is checked in for Bosch. Pattier comes in for Udonis Haslam. Ray Allen, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Norris Cole in for Mario Chalmers. Stolen by Anderson. LeBron with it. Now guarded by Boris Diaw. Backing down is LeBron. He feeds it to Cole. Fires the 3. The shot is off. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. And Parker, here we go. And the rejection by LeBron. And here we go. Fast break. LeBron's got it. Pass to Anderson. Battier. Pass to Allen. Good ball movement here by Miami. Backing down is LeBron. Diaw with the steal. Kicks it to Parker. Down low. Ginobili. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That's on LeBron James.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
The Spurs shooting their first free throws of the game. And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Ginobili. 29 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Cole, averaging 6 points per contest. Battier with a screen on Parker. Cole dishes to Allen. Here's Anderson, missed inside. Here is Bonner. It's a 5-point game. Ginobili misses. Here's Allen. And that does it for the first quarter. Spurs lead by 5. Live from the AT&T Center in San Antonio, you're watching 2K Sports. And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Spurs.
Guys, they're really passing the ball well here in the first half.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnover.
The guards, Parker and Bellinelli. Matt Bonner is out there with Boris Diaw. And it's Ginobili in at the small forward position. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. LeBron gets the screen from Cole. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The steal. Now Bellinelli. He kicks it to Parker. They're off the pick from Bonner. And Parker, here we go. The 8-footer. Drained for 2 points. Parker's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Spurs. LeBron outside. Allen with the screen for LeBron. Baseline try. Tony Parker grabs the miss.
That's his comfort zone, so defensively, really nice job challenging the shot.
Manu Ginobili on the wing. Back to Parker. Ginobili outside. Misses off the left iron. The Heat trail by 7. LeBron right side. Fades. LeBron with another miss.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
And Parker, here we go. Puts it up. Again, the miss by Ginobili.
Well, he's been trying to add that mid-range shot to his arsenal, but it still isn't there.
And it's good. San Antonio leading by 5. Parker outside. Passes it to Ginobili. Ginobili off a pick from Bonner. And Ginobili, here we go. Can't connect from short range.
He got the shot he wanted off that pick, just couldn't get it to fall.
But Steve, they'll take that play all day long, 10 times out of 10. That was good action.
Tough play. He had to fight his way all the way to the rim.
Splitters checked in for the Heat. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Marco Bellinelli. For Miami, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And that one falls for Cole. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. And let's go down to a list of players you can't leave open under any circumstances. This season's most accurate small forwards from the field. LeBron James, number 1. Second is Kawhi Leonard.
And that tells you about those players' ability to slash through the defense and get to the hoop effectively, because you have to be getting a lot of layups to have that kind of shooting percentage.
But you also have to have an excellent outside shot, and all of them do it. Small forward, you have to be reliable from the perimeter as well.
Allen passes to LeBron. And Chris Bosh with the slam.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And what a play to make in a close game, a potential momentum builder.
Here's Parker following the basket by Chris Bosh. There's the pick. Here's Ginobili, and he connects on the jumper. The screen did the trick.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Backing down is LeBron. Battier kicks to LeBron. LeBron gets the screen from Cole. 6 on the shot clock. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession.
And with a quick chance here, let's take a look now at some of the numbers for LeBron. 3rd in scoring, 4th in field goal percentage. And as a distributor, he's been really effective, ranking in the top 10 in assists.
And Steve, you mentioned his unbelievable points per game ranking. I mean, this guy is a guy I would call buckets.
Now here's Parker. 6 points for him. Cannot hit. Nice D from Cole. For Miami, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. The drive by LeBron. Feeds the box. Goes back up. It's good. And there's a block called in the play. He'll get 1 free throw.
That was the 3rd straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
I agree, Clark, but it doesn't look like they have the will to do that at this moment.
Udonis Haslem, he's checked in for the Heat. Wade comes in for Ray Allen. Now the free throw is good, now leading by 1. Spurs have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Spurs working the ball around now. Leonard kicks to Duncan. Back to Leonard. There's the feed to Duncan. The baseline J. They get it back. Splitter. Battles through traffic and lays it in. And the Spurs lead by 1. He'd have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Chalmers with it. He's picked up by Parker. Wade outside. Fades back. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
They've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
Well, and that's why they're on this run, guys. They're getting the ball inside and getting really high percentage looks.
Splitter with the ball. He's covered by Bosch. Splitter kicks to Duncan. Haslem on him. The jump hook, and that one's good. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, but neither team really able to jump ahead.
Yeah, 5 times already the lead has changed.
Now here's Wade, averaging 19 points per contest. We've got 28 seconds left in the first half of basketball. 6 to shoot. Chalmers dishes to LeBron. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession.
You always want a player to have his head up and to be surveying the court, but not if that's going to be the result.
20 seconds left in the first half. Chalmers against Parker. Back to Leonard. And the pass to Green. Parker. And a great job by the D contesting that shot and forcing the miss. And the first half ends in a close one. It's San Antonio. They lead by 1. The Sprint halftime show with Damon Bruce is coming up next. Then it'll be on to the third quarter. We'll see you then.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Hello and welcome. With playoff seeds hanging in the balance, let's recap the first half for you. The Spurs are making every effort to win. They're putting on a clinic offensively, and they're really starting to click. Thiago Splitter with a big contribution. We've also seen some help out of Tony Parker. And it was a good first half as well for the Heat. They've looked to their bench for scoring, and it's paying big dividends. LeBron is their leading scorer. He's picked up 5 points and has helped out a bit on the boards as well. That's all we've got here. Now, back to Kevin, Steve, Clark, and Doris for the second half.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Visitors travel on foot and by boat along the gorgeous Riverwalk here in San Antonio, Texas. Welcome back, everyone. And Miami has possession. It's a one-point game. Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the floor for Miami. At the forward spots, James and Haslam. Chalmers and D. Wade are the guards. And it's Bosch in at the center. Here's Parker after the made shot from Haslam. Parker outside. Clock at 6. Leads him in there. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
And Miami shooting at 50% in a decent group. And Chalmers kicks to Bosch. Dishes to Wade. It's blocked by Duncan. Now here's Green, averaging 9 points per contest. Leonard against Wade. It's Parker with the drive. He dishes it to Splitter. 6 on the shot clock. And he converts the layup. And it's a 3-point San Antonio lead.
You see the defense get caught standing around that time, giving up an easy second chance bucket.
Simply need more of an effort on the boards there, Steve.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. As we close into the start of the playoffs, let's see how the West is stacking up. You look at San Antonio. They've continued to play strong basketball, if not utterly dominant, as the last part of the season grinds toward the playoffs. And it looks like, guys, they'll hold on to that #1 spot the whole way there. And of course, there's the Thunder, right on their tail, vying to move up and take over if they get the chance.
You know, for the Spurs, they've been taking care of business all season long and very much looking forward to the playoffs.
Yeah, you know, the regular season is a marathon. They've tallied a great record to this point, but really, it's all about positioning and preparing themselves for the postseason.
It's LeBron with the drive. Shot is off. Nice D from Leonard.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Now, here's Green. Outside Leonard. Poke loose. The Heat trailed by 3. And it's Wade penetrating. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
Here is Splitter. He's got 8. And here we go. Wade heading to the hoop. Flushes it down to finish the break. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Sure has been. I mean, guys, momentum is hard to come by in this one. I mean, it seems like one team gets the lead and then the other one storms right back.
Yeah, that is evidenced by the 8 lead changes we've seen so far. Terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the hit.
That's how you do it, the bump and the bucket.
The Spurs shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
Well, how about the numbers for this club? As a team, 79% from the free throw line this year.
Yeah, guys, they can feel very good about themselves when you bring up those statistics. Impressive numbers.
And the Heat making a change here. Battier's checked in. Miami trailed. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. LeBron drives in from 6 feet and off the front iron, and in it goes. LeBron's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
Duncan, the pass to Leonard. Off target with his 3. He'd have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the 3rd. LeBron kicks to Chalmers. Back to LeBron. Now the dish to Bosch. Battier covered by Duncan. LeBron outside. Shot clock at 5. Fires at the elbow. And the shot is long. Spurs have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Outside, Green. Parker outside. Back to Green. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Here's Diaw. The offensive rebound. LeBron with the block. Tries to save it. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. The Heat making a switch here. Chalmers against Parker. Back to Leonard. Parker outside. Parker right side. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
Looking at the game Parker's been having, he's got 8 points, and he has 1 steal to his credit as well.
But he's done a better job than the numbers indicate, really. I think he's been really sound defensively, and he's helped his club.
Udonis Haslem. He's checked in for LeBron. Haslem, a screen on Green. And it's Wade penetrating. Back to Chalmers. Hit his foot. And the ref's whistling a kick ball. Tony Parker is checked in for San Antonio. We've got 1:18 left in the third quarter. Battier dishes to Wade. Shot clock at 6. Again, the miss by the Heat.
Rebounds are split just about down the middle in this game, Clark.
I'd venture to guess whichever team is able to maintain that energy level on the glass will have the upper hand the rest of the way.
Here's Bellinelli. Right now averaging 11 points a game. Outside, Green. This one for 3.
That's a 3.
Gets the bucket. And now a 5-point Spurs lead.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
Now here is Haslem. He feeds it to Battier. Pass to Anderson. Defended by Bonner. Shoots from the baseline. That is good.
He typically may not contribute a lot, but that doesn't mean he doesn't have the ability to.
Parker with it. 8 points for him. Kicks it to Diaw. Passes it to Bellinelli. A three-pointer off the mark. Here's Chalmers. You know what? It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Spurs lead by 3. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. Welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. More action in store as the players get ready to go. Having a nice break to get hydrated with Gatorade. And Steve and Clark and I are refreshed and ready to go here as well. Down low, it's Duncan and Splitter. Ginobili and Leonard on the wing. And it's Bellinelli in at the 1 spot. That's the San Antonio 5. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
12 seconds.
The Heat trail by 3. And here is LeBron. He passes to Cole. He kicks to Bosch. Turn around Jay. And that one hits back iron.
Well, it's no wonder he's a bit cold. He's used to getting a lot more shots than he has today.
And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. Spurs making a switch here. Parker's checked in. Heat shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Here's Cole. Back to LeBron. Pass to Bosh. 5 on the clock. LeBron outside to tie it up. A rebound by the Spurs.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, because you know if you continue to give up open looks like that, you're in big trouble.
Now here's Leonard. Outside, Ginobili gets it to go. Ginobili's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Spurs. Now a timeout called by Miami. Let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address his team. He loved the work they were doing on the interior, saying, listen, they've got no answer for us inside, and we're not going to let them off the hook now. Keep pounding it down low.
Udonis Haslem, he's checked in for Miami. Allen kicks to Cole. Cole off the pick from Haslem. Cole covered by Parker. 6 on the shot clock. LeBron passes to Bosh. Now Parker. Manu Ginobili on the wing. Back to Parker. Double team on Parker. Baseline J on the way. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Mario Chalmers, he's checked in for Miami. Miami with the ball. They have yet to put up any points here in the fourth. Haslem, a screen on Leonard. Back to Chalmers. Feeds it to LeBron. The pass to Haslem. Duncan on him. The 10-footer. Haslem, that's good.
Really nice work inside there. We'll always give you a battle on the interior, guys.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Parker against Chalmers. Parker dishes to Ginobili. Outside Leonard. Pocket 6. The feet to Parker. And the whistle blows. It'll be on Thiago Splitter. That's his first foul. The Heat trailed by 4. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. LeBron James on the wing. He used that pick just right.
Right there, we saw Bosh opened up space for the shooter. Well done.
San Antonio's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Parker kicks to Splitter. Back to Parker. Parker off the pick from Splitter. Just 5 on the clock. It's Parker with the drive. The shot no good. Some solid defense from Chalmers.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
This is to LeBron. LeBron right side. And again, LeBron missing.
Really good work defensively. This coach has to be happy with his team.
Yeah, forcing that miss right there, great effort.
Ginobili kicks to Parker. Draw off the pick from Splitter. Parker drives in. The shot by Duncan. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
I'll tell you what, folks. I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Chalmers passes to Haslam. Back to Chalmers. To tie it up. And Miami making a change here. Wade's checked in. There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter. He dishes it to Buck. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Well, probably the right play defensively. If you can't get the block, send him to the free throw line. Don't give him an easy 2.
No easy buckets inside. Force free throws and work to keep them out of the lane next time around.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he ends up making the second, and that narrows the gap to 1. San Antonio calls timeout. They're up by 1. 1:27 left in the game. Here's Ginobili. Parker, right side. Parker, right side. Right through the D for the layup. And the Spurs lead by 3.
That's how you get the crowd on its feet.
Huge bucket.
They've been waiting for that one, guys.
A drive by Wade. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
The soft finger roll is just one of the many finishing moves he has in his bag of shot making.
Ginobili with the ball. Wade picks him up. There's 53 seconds left to play in the final quarter. 6 to shoot. Wade against Ginobili. He's off from 3.
Tough 3-point try there with a hand in his face.
Boy, you'd be lucky to make that one against great defense.
It's LeBron with the drive.
Boy, is it tough to stop LeBron right now.
There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Ginobili against Wade. Ginobili kicks to Parker. Parker double teamed. Leonard. 5 to shoot. Ginobili. Wade is covering. From 17 feet out. Count it! And the Heat call time here. They're behind by 1. 6 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
Well, you've got the luxury here of running a play, so you want to do something you're very comfortable with.
Absolutely, Steve. I mean, no need to panic whatsoever. I mean, they're in a very good spot right here.
Six seconds left in the fourth. The kick out to LeBron. They could win it. Oh, he got it! Oh, buzzer!
Knock it down! Right at the horn.
Nothing but 0 seconds on the clock as he drains the winner. What a finish.
And he never had a doubt. He was celebrating the moment it left his hand.
And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. Well, they don't get much more exciting than that, Clark.
They sure don't. And when it was gut check time, this team kept their composure, kept their emotions in check, and got it done.
And that'll do it for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And now we present the Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James.
Started.
Zombie on the track.
Started from the bottom, now we're here. Started from the bottom, now my whole team here. Started from the bottom, now we're here. Started from the bottom, now the whole team here. Started from the bottom, now we're here. Started from the bottom, now my whole team in. Started from the bottom, now we're here. Started from the bottom, now the whole team here.